Yeah, no direct experience of African football. Really short notice appointment.
Yeah. And I spent the World Cup in Ghana as well, working for TV there, and we think we're bad in this country with the national team, with England, but whew, God, people really criticise their players and their coach, every decision, every team selection.
Senegal monopolising possession in the early stages. Idrissa Gueye with the ball back. And now this is Gilbogi. Certainly firing those balls long there, aren't they, Alain Giresse too?
Yeah, we've got Mane up front and Sadio Mane. As you mentioned before, oh gee, what a kick. That just shows the difference there. I mean, a long time ago when I was playing, some of the goalkeepers used to just about reach the halfway line. But for a country who took the tournament very late notice, the pitch looks in really good condition. You know, it's good to see a lot of supporters in the stadium, and it's amazing really what can be done if everyone pulls together to get this tournament staged in the short, what was it, November?
Yep, incredible when you consider that a country normally gets years to get it ready.
Absolutely. No doubt there'll be teething problems. I think there was on the opening game where teams were stuck in traffic for hours.
Looks like they've got everybody in. The cheap tickets have been made available by the government. Government employees have been allowed to finish their working day early as well. Sensible. You need a big crowd. That's what we've got.
Well, what I found is with the Africa Cup of Nations, it's not like the European Championships or the World Cup. You know, Africa's very poor, and you've signed so many empty stadiums. You know, you always urge them to do something and allow the locals to drop the prices right down and just have the stadiums full. You know, sponsors make up a lot, you know, with a lot of money. But you just want an atmosphere inside the stadium, and as we know, well, when it was the World Cup was in Africa with the Vuvu Sailors, it drove a lot of people mad. But it's part of the culture. I like it. It's when you're there, it's so noisy.
Up is Suarez. The left back with the ball long, too long again, isn't it? No chance for the front men for Senegal to do anything so far. Damandoy and Mamadou Diouf. Senegal came through the same qualifying group as Tunisia. They couldn't get the better of Tunisia, couldn't score against them. Botswana were the whipping boys of that group, and then Senegal, as I was saying earlier, got the better of Egypt. Egypt declining as Senegal gets strong again. I think Giresse will be pretty happy with the way this game has gone in the opening stages. Here's Suarez of Lille. Suarez can have another go. Just a Gueye, and then it's drilled back into his own half by Sekou Kouyaté.
He looks about the tallest in the team, doesn't he, Kouyaté?
He's 6'4.5", and normally he towers above all of his teammates, doesn't he? But if you look at the likes of Kara and Boj and Sané, just about, and Djilobodji, all about the same height, all 6'3", 6'4".
Yes, tall team. Tend to rely on set pieces less than probably English teams, you know, where we do a lot of set piece and free kicks. They seem to work on those. They'll play things short, corners short, and get on with it quickly.
Stéphane Bajie with the throw. Here's Kouyaté. Djilobodji is the man who fires the ball long. They were caught out there. Turned into a good ball. I thought it was hitting hope initially. Mamadou Diouf miscontrolled.
I have to say, what a pass that was. Good diagonal run. Poor touch there. I mean, look at that. A soft touch there gives him a shooting opportunity with his left or the outside of his right foot.
Good start now, Pape. Diop has robbed the ball back again. And again, firing towards Diouf. He throws his hands up in frustration. It's good work by Pape Diop to win the ball. Now, Ghana need to respond. That's not the way to respond. No, just whacking the ball straight out of play.
Wow, this ball takes a bobble just as it's going to hit it, and he has to pull it down, and it's a tame shot in the end.
It's the right wing back, Stefan Badji, who had the shot after the good work by Diop. Don't mix up your Pape Diops. It's not Papabouba Diop, Pape Diop of Levante in Spain. Sliding challenge made by Pape Gilles of Nantes in France. Big French influence, of course. A number of the players have come through the French Federation system. Harrison Affle has done well. Got his cross in. Header away for Senegal by Ndoye. To the right wing back, Stefan Badji. More frustration for Diop, not hiding his emotions. Whenever a teammate does something wrong, here's Harrison Affle again. Andre Ayew. To the feet of Christian Atsu. Slight miscontrol by Mohamed Awal. Daniel Amati, very inexperienced player, just made his debut. Plays for Copenhagen in Denmark. Central defender. And it's Jonathan Mensah playing in between those two. I don't know if it's a three at the back or whether...
Yeah, Affle looks like he's pushed on, doesn't he?
Good skill by Atsu. Now will it open up for the little man? No, not just yet. Emmanuel Majaman Badu. Balls for Atsu again. It's a sliced clearance. Behind, conceded by Idrissa Gueye. Throw to be taken by Harrison Affle.
Got some pace down this right-hand side, Ghana, with Affle and Christian Atsu.
What a careless header, though, given away to Dame Ndoye. Tried to send Diouf away with the first-time pass. Andre Ayew is operating quite deep as well, isn't he?
Well, usually wider position, but obviously Asamoah Gyan's missing, so Jordan Ayew and Andre Ayew playing off each other, or maybe just rotating.
Baba Rahman made the forward burst, didn't get through to him because of Sané's interception. Lemzo, as his shirt tells us. Diop turned into the challenge. Stripped, take a free kick. Challenged by Mohamed Rabiou. He's Russian-based. Mohamed Rabiou plays with Guben Krasnodar. Another long ball. Hasn't settled down in that respect, does it?
No. Just looking at, you said the pitch is a newly relayed pitch.
Yeah.
And if you just keep your eye on it, it seems like it's lifting in places. Just a few marks occurring where the players are changing direction, and that can happen on a new pitch if it hasn't had time to settle. But the one thing you need with the new pitch is light, water, and a bit of heat, and it can grow anywhere. So got the right conditions.
And they get first use of it, these two teams, which is probably handy. So another game coming up later in the same group, the Algeria-South Africa match.
I think Algeria are fancied for this group in this tournament, aren't they? Many people will be looking beyond them after the World Cup they had, and Africa's best team at the moment.
Not really much of a better, but I was looking up. Ivory Coast are listed as favourites.
Oh, they disappoint every tournament.
Keep waiting for it to be the one, aren't
Yes.
we? I think it's a really open tournament. I didn't put any money on it. Partly because I'm tight-fisted, partly because I didn't know. She has lost out there for Senegal. Now Jordan Ayew, back to Andre Ayew.
Good play.
This is good football. Now is that overhit? The goalkeeper takes up. Now he's come out and he's caught him. It's got to be a penalty. Well, Bouna Koundoul, the goalkeeper, started right back on his line. It looked like it was the goalkeeper's ball when it was first played to him. So slowly out, and he's paid the price. Penalty awarded by referee Bernard Camille of Seychelles. See it again.
Koundoul, this is the turn of pace here. It's Chris Nacho, isn't it? And he gets the ball, and the goalkeeper cleanly takes his legs. He accelerates there. He touches the ball, and it's a penalty. The goalkeeper knows. He's looking at the referee for help. There you go. His left hand catches Achou's legs, and I said they've got some pace down the right hand side with Afful and Achou, and that's proved to be. Good chance to open the account here.
Andre Ayew. With some big names not involved with Ghana these days. Andre Ayew, about as close to a talisman as they've got in this team. It's Andre Ayew, and it's the opening goal for Ghana. Little celebration from Abraham Grant. It's a bonus first goal. Needlessly conceded penalty by the goalkeeper, and Ayew makes it pay.
Customary celebration. Captain in the team today in the absence. So they're all taking selfies. Yes, just excellent penalty, nice and calm. Always good when you send the goalkeeper the wrong way. Just waits for him to commit himself, and it just gives you that lift you need. The thing is with some of the African countries, there's always some disarray in the camp, and as we saw in the World Cup with the payment and the money and the cash flown over, it was embarrassing for the country, well, especially for the players. So what you need to do is harness, you know, their ability and their talent, and if Abraham Grant can do that, you know, there's no question they've got some great talent in this squad that they can go, they can achieve, they can win this tournament.
Oh, yellow card as well,
yes,
for the goalkeeper.
I was just thinking that, you know, it must be a yellow. I didn't see the referee issue one.
His starting position, it's the second time actually, I noticed it a moment ago with another long ball over the top. Caused all sorts of problems, the goalkeeper being on his line as the ball is played over. So Pape Diop, as I say, he's got some big guys to aim for. It was a thumping header at the back post. The arguments are raging in the penalty area. Well, it was Djilabodji who won that particular header. Easy win for Djilabodji, forward towards Mami Biram Diouf, and he's fouled by Jonathan Mensah.
Really not sure about that. Remember, there used to be a guy called John Mensah as well, who played in the heart of the defence for Ghana, and the younger one was Jonathan, and they played together on stage. He learned a lot off John Mensah, from a Sunderland defender.
The Rock.
Yes. But we've seen how far the ball's travelling, just from the goalkeeper's kicks alone, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was a shot from here.
A little sign here, isn't there, from Pape Diop, tapping the top of his head. He's got those giants to aim for. Goalkeeper stayed on his line, and it was headed by Sheku Kouyaté.
Yeah, well, you can see they're very deep. The first step, there was not a good contact. That loops up in the air, and you're wondering whether Razak, the goalkeeper, should just come and claim that on his 6-yard box. He stays there, as you said. There's a lot of tall people around him.
fully committed header there, wasn't there, from Kara? And Doy getting deep, and then Baji back again to Diamond Doy. Now Suare. Doy again, nice little touch around the corner. This is better from Senegal, showing us that they can play with more than a quarter of an hour gone. Free kick then conceded by Diamond Doy.
I think you just see the left hand there. Doy just in the face. Don't think there's any malice in it. The goal scorer, Andreou, coming back to help defend.
Razak plays in the second division in Spain with Menendez. Overhits another big kick.
Huge.
Effort by Equatorial Guinea to get the tournament ready so quickly. They co-hosted the last one, so not all of the venues have experience of it. Of course, they had proper out of notice last time.
Yeah, the stadiums are not very big as well, are they? But you're better off with a smaller stadium and, you know, 15,000, 20,000 where it's full, as opposed to your 40, 50,000s which are empty. But you just saw the ball was lift up there.
Foul given away, committed by Mohamed Awad. Plays in South Africa with Maritzburg. He's one of the big guys for Ghana. They've got their own big guys. They'd normally be a big team, except when they're playing Senegal. Another Senegal set piece. Hit the two-man wall, actually, didn't it, before being cleared. Now, what about a counter-attack here for the Ghanaians? They've got pace. Played too far in front. Look at the goalkeeper again, though. He's doing nothing to help out his defence, and the needlessly conceded free kick by Antoine Badou.
I think it was a needless free kick as well. There's only one place that ball's going, and that's out of play. And I just think a little lazy one on the ankle there, Bump Soiree. That's where the coaches go mad, because rather than have a throw-in in your opponent's corner, they get a free kick and they put it straight into your half. What's a foul, isn't it?
Somehow the message never gets through to players. Just don't foul. Just in that situation when he's facing the wrong way, just don't foul him.
You say it often enough now. You can see he's mistimed that, and he realises as he's up in the air, the ball's not going to drop on his head. It's dropping short, and there's nothing you can do about it. You've already committed yourself. You've jumped. You just fall all over your opponent, and it's another free kick against a really, really tall team.
And it's Diop again. Has overhit that one. Just haven't got the deliveries.
No.
They've been underhit or overhit every one.
You know, when you're allowed to sort of train on the pitch, and you know, you've obviously sometimes you fly to your destinations to play games, but it really looks like everyone's overhitting passes. A little surprised. You know, it settles down. You're looking at 20 minutes now. Should be settled. Oh dear.
Oh, coolly done. Shall we give him that one? Mohamed Awad.
I'm not sure Avram Grant's going to enjoy seeing the centre-back taking on two strikers. Not on the edge of the 18-yard box.
Getting himself into a little bit of trouble as well, Daniel Amati. It's a nice turn by Jordan Ayew. I haven't really seen much of him on the ball. This is a promising situation. Atsu with a chance to make it two. He's fluffed it. Wonderful opportunity for Christian Atsu.
Well, so the guy hasn't really broken into the Everton side at the moment. He's on loan from Chelsea and he's quick. He's got a nice turn, a good bit of skill as well. Just waits his time, just he's patient there. The ball comes through. It's a little behind him, I have to say. It's a little behind him, but what you're looking at, he's by the penalty spot. It's easy to caress that into that far corner. Just see he tops the ball a little bit as well. Well, should be 2 up, Ghana.
So he played about 3 times, I think it is, in the Premier League. A few cup appearances as well for Everton.
And they're struggling as well as Everton. I'm surprised he hasn't been given a chance because, as you can see with his turn of pace, he can really get at teams and break them down.
It's not really the plan, is it? When you go on loan from Chelsea, you go somewhere to play. There's no point in going and sitting on someone else's bench.
Yeah.
Boji. And then Kara, or Kara and Boj, known as Kara on his shirt, the centre of the big man in the middle for Senegal. As I say, the big man in between 2 other big men. Possibly the tallest football team I've ever seen. I can't remember seeing one with so many towering figures in it.
No, huge.
Decent attempt at a turn by Jordan Ayew. We can do without the waving of the imaginary cards, though. Seychelles referee tells him as much.
Notice that the officials are all from different places as well. Clear foul. I don't know why he's got gloves on in this kind of weather, Kara. It's superstitious. That is a bookable offence in itself.
It would be nice if that was the case.
Not in the spirit of the game.
Yeah. So a Ghana set piece. Rather softly conceded penalty separates the 2 teams. Checked into the middle, cleared by Kara. Back again by Harrison Affle. This time one in the air by Sané. And then again by Kara.
Oh,
it's a late challenge. The referee calmly goes over. Sandoy, who went clattering in
I can tell you now,
on Atsu.
It's dangerous, it's late.